Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano with intro music. Intro music remix. Jay Sano 19, Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19, Jay Sano 19. Vacation. It was summer, and summer was the time. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Novelist. Why this one's called Vacation, it still baffles me, considering, aren't they always on vacation at this house? Isn't this what this is? A vacation? To get away from the real world? I don't know. Either way, home to a stunning display of natural beauty, Akako National Forest is a perfect destination for hunters, wilderness enthusiasts, and weekend campers alike. One-of-a-kind rock formations provide exciting challenges for climbers. The many canyons offer scenic hiking experiences, and the swimming opportunities are many. Located less than 5 hours from Portland and less than 6 from the Central Coast, Akako is the perfect for a summer getaway. For more information or to request a brochure, please call the ranger station at... I guess we'll never know. What you talking about? She didn't hear what? Hey, what's up, dude? Other stuff to do. Let's see what he wants. Ooh, daddy's getting angrier.
Be careful, honey.
Strange memories. But okay. Nonetheless. What's this one say?
What's the latest with you? I hope you're doing better than I am. I'm going a little stir-crazy.
Dan loves it here, but he's just writing all day long, so he could be anywhere. I could use a change of scenery. I've walked every trail in the woods and even started a few of my own. It's great getting away from the city, but I wouldn't exactly call this roughing it. Tommy's certainly having a good time exploring the woods. Sometimes we go together, and if I'm in the studio, he knows he can play outside where I can see him and to stay away from the cliff. Do you remember when we were kids trying to jump the creek in the woods behind the house? I think Tommy's getting into that phase now, climbing trees and all that. Oops, I got a little carried away there. You probably don't need to hear about our outdoor adventures. Sorry about that. Well, let me know how you're doing. Linda. What do you mean she doesn't want to hear about that? You write her to tell her what's going on in life. And that's what's going on in life. There's Linda. Tickets are booked for Tahoe. Why can't I read your thought?
I don't know how much clearer I could have been with Dan.
It's more important for Tommy to catch up on life skills than it is for me to get inspired about my art. I'm an adult. I can figure it out. Tommy's helpless. I wouldn't even tell Dan the name of the co-op, but he went into town for groceries and found it and signed me up anyway. I just can't get through it to him sometimes. It's not just me and him. This is a family. If he doesn't turn things around with Tommy soon, I'm going to have to step in. Ooh. So basically, she wanted to join the art co-op, and apparently Dan knew that and went and was like, you know what? You're my wife, I love you, I will sign you up for this thing. And she's like, you bastard.
I'm going out for a hike.
Okay, be safe.
Ooh, I can already find out what she wants in this chapter. Camping pack, but Tommy is so down, we should take him to Booster Bay. So if you want your camping pack so bad, what is this?
3 days in, I'm still trying to figure out where to take the new piece.
It's changing as I go, which is always exciting and sort of the point, but this one feels a little aimless. I keep snapping out of a daze and realizing I've been staring out the window for 5 minutes instead of working. When we first got here, I was excited to have a studio with so many windows and so much natural light, but now it feels almost like a cage. Why be this close to nature, but not be, well, in it? Actually, cage isn't the right word. This place is beautiful, and there are so many more trees than back home. I guess it's more of a reminder when it's right there the whole time, not just an idea or something for the weekend. Anyway, back to the painting. I'm not going to get anything done sitting here and writing. So I know nothing about what Dan wants this chapter so far, which I'm curious to see because he's apparently not getting along so well.
You know, could always be better.
How was work?
So work can always be better. Accurate statement. I bet you that sound is coming from upstairs. Oop, the bedroom.
Should I have run the ad? I don't know if it would have helped a book, but I still spent all day kicking myself.
Did I cop out? Is there some other reason why I didn't want to put the book out there yet? How am I supposed to believe I'm doing something that matters if I'm scared to tell the world about it? Damn it. Way to build your confidence, Dan. So, let's go find...
Did I do something?
Ooh, does Tommy think he's in trouble? Poor guy. Ooh, what was this? So Tommy wants to ride in a rocket ship. It's really loud TV.
Penny, thanks so much for your letter. It made my day. Tramer's Way came out a while ago now, so I don't get letters like this too often.
Writing can be a pretty isolating profession at times, which makes it a big boost to hear that someone out there is getting something from my work. Your support means the world to me. To answer your question, I am indeed in the midst of writing a new book. I don't have a title or release date yet, but I'm plugging away at it slowly but surely. I plan to finish it up by the end of summer, and I truly hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks again for your kind words, Dan Kaplan. So he's got fan mail. Do not fear death so much, but rather the inadequacies of life. Oh, good God. One page at a time. An idea is not too dangerous. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called an idea at all. Jim said you'd never make it. He said you're a joke. This is an opportunity, not a burden. You could be working a regular job right now. So now I can figure out what Dan wants. That's probably what Tommy wants, his parents to get along and live on a rocket ship. That's the same literary register that was there before.
I've got to stay on the book. This is my chance to do something people remember.
Something that matters. If this one isn't good enough, there might not be a next one. Certainly not one without all sorts of publisher string attached. This is why we saved up enough to take the summer off. I'm out of excuses. Of course, a long weekend would be fun, but that'd also be the problem. How do you stay hungry when you've gotten used to the weekend getaways? How do you recapture that feeling of being a broke college kid and dreaming? How do you get back on that limb again? Scared it's going to break, but inching out anyway. Listen to me, wound up so tight. Maybe taking one night off might help after all. It's true. Once you've established like a career, taking a risk is really difficult to do because you're so used to everything going the way you need it to. So she needs a change of scenery. She wants her backpack. I know that. I want to know what the other people want, though, before I end this chapter. Why aren't you reading thoughts? I don't understand. Tommy wants the rocket. And Dan is missing. There he is. Firewood, build a... So he wants to do... I don't get it. Linda seems to be so mad at him for not wanting to get along with the family, but his suggestions are always like to do things with the family. Well, let's grab your backpack, Linda. Is this not your backpack? Hey, Linda. Why are you not...
3 days in,
Why can I no longer do her thing? Where's this backpack of hers? Maybe it's upstairs in the room?
I don't understand that.
Oh, there it is. Backpack. Okay, now to go tell them. Wait, get out of here. Get out of here. After dinner, Linda showed her family the pictures of Jaku from the brochure and she ordered, and Dan and Tommy agreed that it was a beautiful spot, even if it wasn't either of their first choices. So they went camping for the weekend, and Saturday Linda took the family on a trail she'd found. They hiked Peaceful River, an afternoon swim, and she felt that everything was right with the Dan tried to work by jotting ideas in his notebook during the weekend's few spare moments, but it was no use. The break in routine disrupted his rhythm, and on the drive home, he got lost in thoughts trying to remember where he'd left off and drifted off the road and almost crashed the car. Tommy was so proud of finding the free admission special for Booster Bay that it hurt him even more when they didn't go. He couldn't understand why his parents hadn't taken him when it didn't cost any money. He didn't play with another rocket for a week. I didn't know he found free admission. It was too much for Tommy. He just couldn't understand why his daddy didn't love him anymore. Linda's attempt to explain that daddy had a lot on his mind did nothing to help, and even though she and Dan were fighting, she couldn't let Dan keep neglecting Tommy. Her material instincts took over, and she decided to take Tommy back home for the rest of the summer and try to give him the happiest home she could. She called her sister to pick her up, and after a tearful goodbye with her husband, she left with Tommy and went back home, leaving Dan alone. An unexpected exit. Well, guys, stay tuned for the next episode of The Novelist, where I might not be able to make all of Linda's choices anymore. Stay tuned.